Don't be jealous. Be excited. Lights. Whoa, that's bright. So what I mean by this, don't be jealous, be excited. When you're first starting out, one thing that can hold us back from doing the things that are going to help us be and feel fitter, healthy and happier is looking around and judging about how other people are there already, about being jealous that other people are fitter than you, or that it's easy for them because they've got good genes, because they've got a home gym, because they've got a chef, because they earn more money than you, whatever it is. Like, one way of holding ourselves back is through being jealous of other people's situations, of which none of us ever really know what is going on 100% behind closed doors, right? So don't be jealous, be excited. What I mean by that is, yes, other people are going to have a different situation to you. Some may well have access to gyms and chefs and a nutritionist and a whole host of other resources that you may not have. They may have better genes than you. There are a whole host of things that you may have that they don't as well, right? So don't be jealous. What I mean is be excited, because if you treat it as I'm not going to be jealous, I'm going to be excited. And how I mean is by looking at it as what is actually possible. What is possible out there in terms of the fact that there are already people out there that are on the same path as you. They've just potentially started way before you. They've potentially been more consistent than you. They have found the accountability to help them stick to it longer than you. They may be doing it better than you. They may have better genes, but in essence, we all have to start somewhere, and I'd like to see it as it's an opportunity to get excited, because if you haven't started already, or if you haven't started doing it their way already, you could get excited because it's already worked for someone else. It's already worked for someone else. It's already worked for lots of people before you in terms of getting fitter, healthy and happy. It's not rocket science. This stuff is simple. It's not easy to implement, but it's simple to implement in terms of looking at how you move, looking at your nutrition, looking at your protocols and regimes and stuff in terms of what you're doing to get yourself stronger, and ultimately also your mental game, your mindset. All right, if you look at these 4 key things that I keep banging on about, if you master those, not even master, if you just improve in those 4 areas, it's going to make a massive impact. So be excited that it is possible. Be excited that you have started this journey to become fitter, healthy and happier for the rest of your life. Like, if anything, yes, be excited, but also like take on board the fact that it's possible. It is possible, because whatever you're thinking about doing, someone's probably already done it before. You just have to find the right people. You just have to model the right models or people that have gone before you in a way that works for you, because there is no cookie cutter, okay, if you do this exact plan, it will work as well for you as it did for me. We're all different. We all have different makeups in terms of our body compositions, our lifestyles, and ultimately it's got to be a lifestyle that works for you, a healthy, fit and happy lifestyle, right? And that comes from getting excited and treating it as like getting excited about the toolkit that you get to put together for your own life, a toolkit that is going to look way different to how other people are going to do it. Your next door neighbor may have access to all the same resources, but they're going to use them in a slightly different way, or they're going to have a totally different set of resources, and ultimately it's got to work for you and the way you want to live your life, right? It's not, that's why I bang on about not doing any more gimmicks and quick fixes and fad diets. No more going and hitting the gym for 2 weeks at a time and then sacking it off and then coming back again and wondering why it's not working, because it comes down to you being consistent. And if your focus is on being jealous about how it's so much easier for other people, your focus isn't on the potential, it's not on the focus of the opportunity that you have in your hands, which is to do something about your own health and fitness, whether it's improving the way you eat and drink, whether it's the stress levels that you manage, whether it's sleeping better, whether it's moving more. It all comes down to behaviors at the end of the day. Behaviors is another word for habits, really, right? You've got to look at it as the habits that you can get excited about changing, because you've always got the opportunity, the choice to change your habits if you want to. So don't be jealous, be excited. Don't be jealous about other people. Focus on what you have in your life. Focus on being grateful for what you have in your life, but also being excited about what you get to do now. Like, you've come to the point where everything else that you've tried already may not have worked, but that's not to say that the next thing that you try doesn't work, right? It's just about finding the right support so that you don't waste any more time, money and effort on the things that don't work. And you do that by finding people that have experience in what you need help with. It's not about just sticking your finger on a page and going, okay, I'm going to try this next, or chucking a load of shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. It's like being methodical about it. It's about taking responsibility for the health and fitness of your own life. So you can get excited about it. Be excited about just how much better you're going to feel thanks to the decisions that you're going to make, because you're excited. And it's a whole different attitude when you're excited and you take action, as opposed to being jealous, being fearful, and trying to protect what you do have already, as opposed to taking the kind of growth mindset of what else can I achieve? What else is possible? What can I get excited about? Okay, so I've laboured the point that it's so important not to be jealous, and instead to find ways, find things, find behaviours, find the toolkit for your own lifestyle that you can get excited about. Something to think about. this Sunday as at time of recording, this Sunday evening, something to really focus on and think about. What can you be excited about instead of being jealous about?